fellow Southern Cameroonians, Ambazonians. I come to you with revolutionary greetings from your president, Siseko Ayuktabe, and his team in the principal prison in Yaoundé. I come to you today after a day of unrest by our heroes detained unlawfully at the central prison in Yaoundé, La République du Cameroon. Over 2 years ago, President Paul Biya declared war on us after peaceful protests by our teachers and lawyers demanding their constitutional rights. Since then, more than 3,000 Ambazonians have been murdered. More than 250 villages have been burned down. There are more than 1 million internally displaced persons as a result of a senseless war. There are more than 3,000 of our fellow citizens unlawfully detained without charge in various prisons in La République du Cameroon. Today, we witness and continue to see the most passionate protest ever recorded in Kondengi since it was constructed in 1967. It's worth mentioning that this derelict and unlawful facility was designed to house 2,000 inmates but now holds more than 15,000 in some of the most appalling conditions ever known to man. Many respected organizations have described the conditions as akin to a concentration camp. Torture by starvation is the norm. As a nation, since 2017, we have lost 3 political prisoners due to health-related issues derived from abysmal detention conditions. Ndi Julius, Wishi Frederick, and Wollen Vitalis lost their lives in this facility. May their souls rest in peace. Our official document have more than 20 of our fellow comrades in critical health conditions. What we are actually witnessing here are detainees that have been pushed to the wall. Our president, Siseko Ayuktabe, and 9 other members of his leadership team who were illegally abducted in Nigeria in January 2018 are being detained in an adjacent dungeon. But there comes a time when even the most good-natured can't take cruelty any longer. The defiance and protest that our fellow Southern Cameroonians, Ambazonians detained unlawfully in Kondengi showed today was just that. Incarcerated men with broken bodies and spirits don't easily assume the task of protest. But the time comes when silence and inactivity is betrayal. Our heroes in Kondengi have reminded us of our duties as a people. In the face of unprecedented suffering, unforgiving conditions in a barbaric prison in the enemy territory, they have stood up to be counted. On behalf of the interim government and the people of Ambazonia, I praise their audaciousness. They are the true heroes of this revolution. They will never be forgotten. Fellow Ambazonians in Kondengi, watching videos of your just protest brought tears to my eyes and that of many of your fellow countrymen and women. Your spirit and strength will only strengthen our resolve as a people to fight for our freedom. The fight for freedom and justice is always a vocation of pain and suffering, but we mustn't shy from it. We must fight with all the power our Maker has endowed upon us. Our most pressing fear now is for your lives, as a massacre is never far away when dealing with these monsters in Yaoundé. As I put these words together, we have information that the rogue regime in Yaoundé have authorized its military to use live ammunition and tear gas canisters on you. Be strong and courageous, for you are in our prayers. To all Ambazonians living in the free world, today's public defiance by our heroes in the face of a brutal oppressor is a huge indictment on us. I deem it of signal importance to say to you that the time for inactivity and infighting in the diaspora should cease. Let's come together and start doing our part for this struggle. May the Lord continue to bless our heroes in Kondengi with courage and strength. Short live the revolution, and God bless the Federal Republic of Ambazonia.